boys, girls, squirrels, my name is Modstab, and welcome back, that's right, to Conan Exiles. Now, my buddy who is running the server, kudos to him, has made a lot of progress, and a lot of really cool progress on the server that I actually just ran around and kind of checked out and things like that. But our mission today, okay, I wanted to show off some of the building. So I want to figure out a good way to gather some materials and build a house. That's right. So today's episode, we're going to be gathering materials. We're going to be putting it all together. We're going to be making a very, very simple house. And I kind of want you guys to be a part of all of that. So what that means is we're going to have to gather a lot of stone, right? We're just going to have to. That's how all games are, right? I've been trying to level up some of my encumberment and things like that so I can just carry more, while also maintaining the fact that I'm going to be raising my vitality a lot, because I want to get to the point where I have that self-regeneration. We do not have this on like a standard, like the easy difficulty, so health and things like that are always going to come into play. Where are we looking at here? I'm encumbered. Okay, so let's figure out where we need to go. Now, I know this isn't the greatest of things to do right here, but what I'm thinking is, let me check what I got here. Oh, I got ironstone. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the ironstone in here. Now, when you're encumbered, I did figure out that like doing like some dive rolls actually happen to be a pretty good way to move around. And if you raise your encumberment high enough, it doesn't matter if you're overburdened. You can actually just run around at full speed. And I don't know what he has in each chest. I don't care. Hi, Barry. It's Teddy. Look at Teddy Bear. He's a great guy. Okay. Boop. Okay, we're just going to drop these ironstone in here. I don't know if it'll actually drop much. Let's see. Okay. Let's drop like 10. Put that up here. There we go. Look at me go. I counted it out almost perfectly. Alright, so we're going to get our little baby swords on. Now, I think the hard part in any building game like this is, where am I going to build my house? Now, on multiple occasions, I have thought about putting it up there, but that's quite the climb. So what I might try to do here, knowing that there are some critters running around on this backside, I might see what we got going on up here. Just climb up there. And if it's a good place, I mean, heck, we got lots of rocks. And then we can just make the dreams happen. We're going to climb up this wall face. Why? Because we are beautiful boys. I love climbing in this game so much. I think it's such a cool mechanic. Well, let's see what... Hello, buddy. Okay, we're going to get our shield on, just in case. So things will and always get crazy. I love combat in this game so much. Okay, we just got to keep our dive armor on. Oh, item is broken. It's a stone sword, so we can repair it, which is golden. That's the life I try to live. Oh! I'm stuck. I just wanted to build. Okay, you guys win. This probably isn't a great place to build. Oh, man. I just wanted to build, y'all. Okay, I'd say that we find a different place. I am okay with that being a good answer. All right. There we go. We did it without taking any damage. Now, what we could try... I think I'm a little thirsty here, so we're going to get our drink on, boys. Now, I know there's enemies over there, and I know there's enemies kind of over that way. And there are restrictions as to how you can build in this game. Let me go... I don't want it to be too far away from our main house, so I think what we're going to try to do is see if we can go on this little tippy top over here. Now, I'm going to have to drop because I need to regain my stamina here. We might be able to make... Well, that's awkward. I love climbing, but some of the times that you climb, I'm just like, what is this? Okay. I think we can make this happen. There looks to be some critters running around here. Trying to find where to build is so awkward in this game. Let's try to go down a little bit. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump cut once I find a good spot. Now that we've kind of explored up here, it's not really working well for us. I'm gonna go down, down in this kind of region here. See if we can't get some greenery, because that's what I'm looking for, y'all. That's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, so I'm a little encumbered here because I did mine some stuff that was on top of this area. But remember how I was talking about the area that I wanted to go and build things on? Well, we're back here again, right? Our little hut is just in this direction. There's the big old tree. I ended up actually building a house, or I'm going to end up building a house up here anyways. So let's get this thing started. So when it comes to building, you do have to have a foundation under virtually everything. And so what I'm going to go ahead and start by doing is I'm going to go ahead and get a foundation. I think I want to have a 5x5, so I'm going to need to work on getting 10 foundations, which means I am going to have to jump down. I am going to have to do a little bit of gathering in regards to foundation, and then we're going to do some walls and things like that, and maybe do some staircase and stuff at a later date. But for now, it's about getting the basic building taken care of, right? So we have enough for 7. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So converting them over to foundations looks to be one of the better options. I think what I kind of want to do is start here, right? And then by the time everything is said and done, I will be able to kind of expand from here, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna do 5 because that's a pretty decent size. And then we got 1, 2, and that'll be 3. So we need 2 more this way. So we need 2 more, and then we'll need 4, and then we'll need 3. We need a lot because a 5x5 would be 5 times 5 is give me a second, 25. So we need 25 of those bad boys here. Now, I want to try to see if there's a safe way to gather a bunch of stones, because if not, I mean, I will have to go all the way down if that's the case, which is no problem to me. But if I don't have to, I would like to not. Let's just put it that way. Either way, I'm gonna have to build a stairway all the way down, and I think that might be what we have to do. Anyways, to get over here, I went in a giant circle. I ran around and I was like, oh, what? I gotta gather stuff. I gotta get some cool stuff. Okay, I am ready to build, right? And well, long story short, we stumbled back. It was great. It was awesome. So just like any other survival game, it takes a long time to gather things and have a lot of stuff prepped and ready. And in all seriousness, while we're waiting for this to repair so we can keep mining, I'm going to get a drink open real quick. Since this game is going to take so long behind the scenes, I want to know how much you guys are enjoying it and what you want me to actually progress towards. I know we're going to be doing dungeons if we continue this series, and that's actually what I'm most excited about. Got to get my drink on. All right. But I love dungeoning and I love building in this game. And it takes hours. It takes multiple hours. And I'm not afraid to admit that that's the case, right? Okay, so we got 6 of them. That's a great start. And then we can probably get just a couple more. Alright. And it says not enough resources because if you click something, it queues it up every time. Now let's see what we're looking at for wood. That does bring us down to... What's that going to bring us down to? 5, 10, 15. It's going to bring us down to like 30 or something in that general ballpark. And now by the time all of these are crafted, we should be at a good level of encumbrance. I'm going to have to raise my grit while I'm doing this as well, because that's going to give us some extra stamina, so we'll be able to climb a little further and hopefully make it up here a little faster while we're in the process of building a staircase. Now I know there are elevators, and my buddy has actually built a horizontal elevator to get from one side of the valley to the other. Not that it's needed, but it's a really, really nice feature, right? That was a glitch and a half. It's like, well, our adventure may be over already, friends. Oh, what a day this is. All right, and we're going to keep it wide open. I'm not going to be putting, you know, a bunch of, like, stories onto it. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Did not think about that one bit. Let's see if we can come here, right? Okay, so we got it here. So we do have the foundation there. Now, I should have thought about that when I was building. I wish there was a way to flatten the area as well in this game. Worst case scenario, we can leave this as like a little entryway, like a little patio. I actually think I kind of like that idea, all things considered, right? Okay, so we're able to get 3 more. So be able to get all of it except this diagonal. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll have this section here, like this 2x2 section. We'll leave it open, right? And then we'll try to put maybe a doorway here or a doorway here to get into the place. And we'll work from there. I think it's going to look really nice, especially coming in from this. And we can always build up and around to have those foundations visible and stuff, which I think looks pretty nice. All right. Originally, when I was doing this, I climbed up this way, which I don't know if I'll be able to do without the grit. So we're going to go back over to said area. Get a couple drinks of water, because we're a thirsty boy. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the foundation done, and I'm going to... You know what? I wonder if I can make a chest. Let me see what we got here. I need a lot of wood and some twine. The twine I think I could do is 12, right? Yeah. So we have 12 there, and now we're just going to need to get a lot of wood. So I'm going to gather wood. I'm going to put a chest up there so I can go back and forth and just gather what I need to gather. And I will see you guys once we return on that department. All right, team. So... Slightly embarrassing moment, but full transparency. I highly underestimated how long it takes to gather resources in this game to build a house. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna start kind of like a base platform here, where we have kind of a quote-unquote visitor center, right? We're gonna build that in the similar parameters as the last. As the idea up there on the top of that hill. And then we're going to start that as a way to maybe build a staircase or a platform or something to kind of weasel its way around this particular mountain just to get up there. I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be an awesome idea. And so we're going to start there. What am I missing? I need wood. Oh, good Lord. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put this chest down, right? I had the chest. I had all the materials. I was doing pretty decent, right? Put it on the rock. Put it on the... Why? Why? I just want a platform. I just want a platform. Alright, so I'm gonna have to build a foundation first. I guess, no surprise there, right? I shouldn't be too awfully surprised. Let's see. Foundation. Build one. We're gonna just craft all 8, apparently, because... Wow. Good for us. So we're going to make this one considerably smaller, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put it over my torch because my torch doesn't matter much. All right. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll try to keep it really narrow so we can have a full block's width, right? And I'm just going to put this for spacing. We have 2 blocks here, and I think we'll be able to track that pretty well. And let's see what we got here. I think that's a pretty reasonable size space. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to have it, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 wide, and I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2. We're going to do 3. Let's go ahead and do 4, because it'd be a 4x4, so we're going to do a 4x5 here, technically. All right. Golden. And a lot of the resources I actually need to get this thing started are going to be right here. So same thing stands, right? I'm going to put this on the interior here. Golden. Look at us go. Look at us go. We have a chest. We did it, guys. So we're going to gather as many rocks and stuff as we can. We're going to gather the wood that we can. And we're going to start building that project. Now, fortunately, like I said, it is literally right there. And I might be able to get most of it done physically on camera right now. Have I mentioned that you don't have to, like, unequip your tools to use your hands to pick things up? So nice. So unbelievably nice. Alright, let's go gather some wood, because we got plenty of that. And the nice thing here is, as long as I don't totally butcher it, a lot of this stuff will continue to keep spawning back, which is so nice. It's so unbelievably nice. Okay, we're getting some handful of insects and all that kind of stuff, but big whoop, right? We'll just eat them. Alright, let's see what we got. We're going to do as many of these things as we can. So we get 5 of them, right? Let's go ahead and eat these insects. Boom, boom. Look at us go. We're regenerating. Alright. So this is the tail of the tape, right? Tail of the tape, I think, is the technical phrase, but you know what? Devin just does things his own way, y'all. I just do it my own way. This game is going to take so long to edit as it stands right now. Mostly because I'm horrible at time management with games that require me to gather resources. That's why I like my creative modes. What do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7 more. How are we looking? We're looking really good on the wood front. Nice. Okay. So we're going to keep gathering all this stuff. Alrighty. So we have our beautiful foundation laid down, right? So now what our mission is we need to get, first and foremost, we need to get a door frame, right? So that's going to require a bunch of stone. I love the sandstone for starting things, and you can kind of upgrade it because sandstone is pretty cheap, all things considered. So we're going to do a door frame. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and put the door frame right here. I'm going to want to, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way, right? Let's do it this way. We're going to put this guy back in inventory. All right, so I'm thinking door frame right central. We're going to have 2 windows here. I would like to have a couple windows on the backside, so that's 4 windows. We don't really need much of a window here, right? Because remember, this is going to be a walkway essentially to either a staircase or some type of elevator that's going to bring us up there. I'm excited for that. So let's go ahead and we need 1 door frame. We need 4 windows and then a bunch of walls. So I'm going to go ahead and gather a bunch of stone. And then once again, we will be right back to Geno's, friends. Alrighty, so we have a handful of things, right? We want the outer face here. This is what I love this about Conan Exiles over, let's say, Ark, who has a similar idea and concept of how building goes, but it has a outer face template that lets you know if you are standing where that wording is legible, it's going to be facing the exterior of the building. Boom. Look at that. Now we got a nice looking place. Because if you go in here, you can see all the foundational bits, right? All the wood. And now, this is where sandstone kind of sucks. Is it doesn't make the inside look very pretty. But that's where our creative ideas come into place. Alright, so we're going to have a window here, right? We're going to do a window here. And now, where this is going to be different is I kind of want to put... I'm going to put a couple windows here. And I'm actually going to put them here. Now you're thinking, why offset it that much? That looks really weird. That looks gross. It's hideous. I hate you. Why would you do this to me? All of it is because we're going to have this be the walkway, right? And so what I want to do is I want to put a door in a slightly different locale, right? Okay, let's get this bad boy, and we're going to put you. Boom. Get out the way, rabbit. Thank you. All right, so we got a doorway here, and we're going to have a doorway here. I like offsetting it a little bit. I do have to gather some more materials, and we'll be back once we finish this, and then we're going to start working on the roof line. All right, so we are in nighttime as it stands, right? We have a little standing torch here that I put up just so we can see, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have a total of 15 spaces that we need to cover with the roof. Now, if we go here, we only have the very simple roof designs. We have, like, the slope roof, which will come to an A-frame. We have the corners, which will keep that kind of rounded edge and whatnot. I am going to see what we have in maybe our attributes that we can do for, like, let's say, you know, roofing. And we'll come back once we do all that. But I think what we're going to do is figure out just a way to keep this as simple as possible. Alrighty, and we will be right back to Geno for you guys. One more jump cut down. There's so much gathering involved. And this is going to be a really weird one to edit because there's so much going on. But anyways, we have a handful of things, right? So I got the sloped thatch frames, or roof end piece. Now this is going to be a pretty low setting ceiling, which I'm totally okay with because it's just kind of a visitor center, and we can modify it later time. But I wanted to put 4 of these guys in here because we have 1 here, right? Which is actually exactly what I was looking for. And then we're gonna have, what is it? We're gonna have 1 piece right here, and then we're actually gonna put 1 piece on the center of each of these. And now it's gonna come into play here real quick. Just trust me, trust me. I really wanted to put this 4-way intersection in here. This really is what basically this whole build comes down to, right? So now we have this 4-way intersection. And then we'll have some flat pieces here once everything's said and done. I did craft corners initially just to kind of get a feel for, you know, how everything looked, how everything worked. I'm not quite a fan of it, you know, because I don't think it lends itself very well to the style that we're going here. So what I want to do is I want to put down 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have 8 flat pieces, and then we're going to need 2 more junction pieces to get everything done. So let's see what we need for all of those. So we need 2 of these guys, which is plant fibers and branches. So we're only going to need a few more plant fibers. That's that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put down a sandstone ceiling. So we need to go ahead and gather a bunch of wood, but we'll get all that stuff, and I will be right back in just a couple of minutes for you guys. Well, not that you're going to notice, because quite frankly, you're just going to, yep, you're going to live the dream. All right. Alrighty. And this should be the last jump cut. So we're going to go ahead and kind of put things in here while we're waiting for the flat sandstone roofs to craft. Holy moly. Now this is something that would look really, I think would look really cool if you had a tall ceiling, right? And you were able to come out here and kind of build everything up and just make it look like this nice, kind of almost a Nordic-esque build. So I think that would be really nifty, really nifty. And what I'm hoping to do with these guys here, for now, obviously, it's going to be just a top, just to keep everything here, keep everything looking nice and pretty, right? All right, and it's going to give us some nice closure here. Now, the final touches on this bad boy, which I believe, if I counted properly, we should have enough for 2, and we flippin' did. Yeah, boy. All right. So now, we're going to crest in this building. You heard me right, with doors. Beautiful, beautiful doors. Ooh, should I put that on the outside? I like how that looks. Yeah, I like how that looks. Let's see if we can't fix this bad boy. Can we put it back in? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. And we did it, guys. And that is the build for today. I know it's really simple. It's really kind of boring. But in all honesty, contrary to how long this video was, I did find this spot right here, and I built it right next to that area where we had all the rocks and some trees and things like that. So all things said and done, gathering probably took me like 15, 20 minutes to get this portion or this type of building done of this size. You know, it's like a, what is it? What do we have? A 5x4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we have a 4. Good Lord, what did I do to myself? We have 1, 2, 3. So it's a, okay, so it's a 4 by 5. So it's a little bit longer than it is wide. But that's going to be because I'm thinking either of extending this platform out just a smidge or going straight up from here with the elevator so we can get up to the top there and actually build a real house. With that being said, this whole thing, if you had all the materials, so you gather all those, including the gathering time and build time, you're probably actually looking at about 25 minutes, all things considered. And that's if you find even a mediocre spot. I had to run around in some places to gather some wood and things like that, but that's what it is. So the visitor center is done. Thank you guys so much for joining me in Conan Exiles. Now remember, if you do want to see more extravagant builds, you want to see me continue to progress in this game, please let me know in the comment section down below. I really like playing this game. I just know it's a little weird for timing because it takes a lot of off-camera gathering to do so. And so what I'm going to do is, at least for this video, I'm going to do a bunch of gathering, put a bunch of materials in this bad boy here. Since we do have a chest, let's grab this chest and put it down here. All right. We're going to just put a couple chests here, and we're going to put some wood. We're going to put some stone in there. We're going to live the dream. With that being said and done, remember, liking, commenting, subscribing are great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, what you want to see next. Without further ado, I think I'm actually going to shut my filthy little cake hole for the first time in a long time. Except for, you know, yesterday and the day before that and the day before. Okay, you get the point, okay? Subscribe if you aren't a member of this community, as I would love to have you in it. It's amazing. I love the support you guys give, and I love talking to you guys. And if you are a member of the community, hit that bell notification icon to stay up to date on what we do on a daily basis, because we upload content every single weekday. And Wednesdays, we live stream for 8 hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Toodles!